Well, hello everybody. I know it's been a while, but things have been very, 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 very busy with the new subcontract. It's not even new anymore. I've been with this for a while. It's been 3 to 5 jobs a day, so it's been running. I have been absolutely running from job to job. And luckily, not even luckily, today we had a cancellation. So, and I can't go to the next job until 2 because they're not going to be home. So I got some time sitting under a shade tree here in the van, because I don't want to run the van for 4.5 hours with gas being almost $5 a gallon. $5 a gallon. That's the only thing that's going to trip me up at this point is the gas. I mean, they're talking about it being over 6 by summer. That might not even be sustainable. That might not be sustainable no matter how many jobs I'm doing, because it's ridiculous. I mean, it's $250, it's $300 a week in gas. And this is a big van. The van has like a 24 gallon tank. So, it's been a lot of running, and it's a shame because it's easily anywhere from $500 to $700 a month just for gas. It's crazy. Like, I don't know how other people. Well, if you don't have to drive like this for a living, I guess it's not. Well, it's always going to be bad. If you got to put gas in anything at this point, you're feeling it. And if you're like out in California where it's already over $6, $7 a gallon, what do you do? What do you do? Well, that's what they want. That's what they want. They're trying to cripple everybody. Trying to just make life as difficult as possible. Because the jig is up. Jig is up. And look, after the election, after 2020, I wanted this. Partially. Because it needed to happen. It needs to happen. Because anybody who still fights for the other side at this point, okay? And I already knew they were a lost cause. But if you can't see that they are a completely lost cause, either too dumb or too evil to do the right thing, well, then you're never going to see them for what they are. Because what they really are is communists. So, but besides the gas, I'll say this, okay? Being able to do like a physical job, physical task-oriented work is just so much better. It's so much better because there's nothing up for interpretation. There's no opinions that you have to worry about from somebody who's trying to justify their job. Either the window's clean or it's not clean. You either cleaned all the windows or you didn't clean all the windows. And that's it. You show up, you clean, you get the windows clean, and you leave. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. No phone calls, no this, no, well, we don't think you did that. Like, no, it's either the window's clean or it's not clean, And I could see that now, with trade, now it's technically I'm a tradesperson. You see that, there's a freedom to it. It might be hard work. You might be out in the sun. You might be on a blazing hot roof. Okay. But when your day's done, you're done. Okay. And it is very rewarding, regardless of whether you're, doing a roof, doing roofing work. I'm not doing what I'm saying in general, or plumbing or electrician, or like once it's done, it's done. And there's a satisfaction to that, no middle management douchebag trying to justify their job, you know, by pointing out shit that's supposedly wrong with your job. You know, I wish I had gotten into this sooner. I really do. Because, you know, pushing 50 now, you know, still got to do ladder work. You know, you still got to get up on ladders, get up on roofs, and, you know, not that I have a problem with it because I was a firefighter. I was on a ladder company, you know, but even at 50, you know, you get older, it's like, oh, God. Because there have been other subcontractors who work with it. They've been falling off ladders and falling off roofs. But they don't have the pole system I have. You know, I get a lot of the good work and I get a lot bigger jobs because I have that pole and I have that deionization system. Makes my life easier. It helps them make more money. Makes everybody more money, which is really, really nice. So the window cleaning business has been going really, really well. Really well. Like I said, I have no complaints other than gas. You know, gas is just backbreaking. And if it gets to be $6-7 an hour in the summer, because it is going to start slowing down. It has started slowing down a little bit as the snowbirds, the quote-unquote snowbirds, which don't really even exist anymore because everybody's moving here, go back. You know, you combine that with maybe over $6 gas, that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. It might almost come to the point where, you know, doing 5 days isn't really profitable. Well, you might have to cut it back to 3 days just to be able to keep your head above water, because what good is taking on more jobs if you're just putting it into gas? It's pointless. It's pointless. But this needed to happen. It really did. It needed to happen so people would understand what the other side is, what they are. They're communists. They're out to destroy everything in their path. And they will. They know the jig is up. They know come November they're in some serious trouble. And that's not to say, you know how I feel about Republicans. Republicans are bigger losers than Democrats are. Democrats, I can't even call them losers because they fight to win. Meanwhile, you can't get, thank God I don't have little kids anymore. Can't get baby formula, but you can send $40 billion to Ukraine. A war that no one wants except these people in Congress and these senators. And it's all of them. Not all of them, but most of them. So I don't think that much it'll change come November or January when the new Congress gets sworn in. Because, are a lot of the rhinos going to get voted out? Will Liz Cheney and Kinzinger, are they going to be out? Of course, yeah, they'll be out. They'll be out. They're the big names. Okay? But there's still a majority of them that voted for this Ukraine stuff. Same with the Senate. Are you going to be able to vote all of them out? Doubtful. Doubtful. So we go back to slow walking. Slow walking to Gomorrah. Very sad. But also an exciting time to be alive, I must admit. You can see how things happened in history now. How quick things got out of control and why and how. It's very, 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 very sad. Very eye-opening. And because we didn't learn, and especially this goes for Gen X, because Gen X was miseducated, okay, especially in the Department of History, we don't know our history, so of course we're doomed to repeat it. It's not even that we didn't, if you don't learn from history, you're doomed to repeat it. We were never even taught the right history. And now they're trying to change history. So good luck with that. And as I told you too, the fight isn't in Congress is important, the Senate's important, obviously the presidency is important, but it's not as important as what I've been telling you, your local elections, your police department, your sheriffs, your school boards, your prosecutors. That's where your life has really been made miserable. So yeah, there's going to be some celebration come November, but the celebration should really be at the local levels of what we've been able to take back, I hope. I hope. Because Republicans can screw up a one-man parade. Oh, yeah, they can. Oh, yeah, they can. Why? Because like I've been telling you, they're losers. They're losers who don't know how to fight, don't want to know how to fight, and are never going to fight. Never. Because they want to be liked. At the end of the day, they want to be liked. They want to be accepted by their abuser. Sound familiar? Sound familiar? For years I told you narcissism, it just didn't come from anywhere. It did come from somewhere. It came from cultural Marxism, communism, and that's what built societal narcissism. That's why most of us had the upbringings we did. That's why most of us have been able to be abused the way that we have, and why we react to it the way that we do. How many of you have, through the years, would just do anything to make it go away, to make it stop, to make them care about you? It's never going to stop. Just like in your personal life with these people, it's never going to stop. It doesn't stop until you stop them. It doesn't stop until you get away from them, cut the toxicity out of your life, and I've been talking about this for 7 years, and build your own network. Balkanize. That's been my most recent theme. To no contact. No contact and balkanize. Surround yourself with people who think like you, who believe the same things that you, who have the same moral compass as you, okay? And you will be able to live in a society, okay, that you can be happy in, that you can prosper in, that you can feel good about being a part of, that you don't have to have, that your self-esteem isn't devalued, that your self-worth isn't devalued. There are times, I do want to make some videos, and it's just like, I just don't have it, because I put so much of this, at the beginning and for so many years, and it's like, I feel like I've come to the end, I got my answer. I was able to pull back the curtain and see what's what. My concern now is, my goal now is, fomenting the future. Formulating the future is what is the path forward. Okay, what is laying the bricks to the road that shall be followed. And to me, obviously, that all starts in Florida. You know how I feel about DeSantis and my governor. He's the guy. He's the only guy who knows how to play fucking offense. He's the one guy who will take the fight to the fucking communists. What he did with Disney was brilliant. Not only did he call them out and get them to back off, okay, once they backed off, he's like, no. Have you ever played Mortal, and I'm not a gamer, but I do know Mortal Kombat. Finish him. And that's what he did to Disney by taking away their special status that they never should have had in the first place. Okay, that they're their own government, they could do whatever the hell they want, and all these special cards gone. Finish him. And that's what he did to Disney. He finished them. And now you're seeing all these other woke corporations falling in line on the next issue, which is the Roe v. Wade. I don't really need to get too much into that. You know how I feel about that one. Okay? Let the states decide. Now you got Coca-Cola and these other companies. Oh, don't even get involved. Stay neutral. They're not even commenting on it because they knew. They saw what happened. Uh-oh. One of them has figured out how to fight. And the way you fight is you take the fight to them. Politically, I'm talking about. Politically. I'm not talking about now go confront your personal narcissist. No. No. Because the narcissist in your life isn't really on the ropes, are they? Time and place for everything. So, a lot going on in the world, I'll say that. Some people, I've gotten some emails asking how Charlene's doing. It's hard to say it, but she might not work again. She was hurt that bad. You know, the surgeon, they've done everything they can do. They had the surgery, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And it really didn't do much to alleviate her pain. It seems that, you know, she's got some hip displacement, and she can't even take a shower. She can't sit in a chair. She can't take a shower without help, you know. And you could see the discomfort on her when she's sitting or when she's walking. The only thing she can really do is lay down. With the bat, is just lay down. And, you know, it's tough. That's not the way she wants to be at 35 years old. Not at all. You know, she likes working. She likes doing her art. She was doing yoga. She does yoga. She did yoga 3 times a week. This isn't a lazy woman. This wasn't some woman eating Tostitos and salsa every day, a fucking bag of Tostitos every day. Okay, ballooning up to 250 pounds on her couch watching fucking Gilmore Girls. That's not her. So, you know, we hired on top of the personal injury from the fall, you know, because for those who don't know, she fell down the stairs outside in the rain, okay, because the building repainted the stairs and it was supposedly no slip paint, but they didn't put the grit or mix it properly. And when you don't do that, no slip paint turns into ice when it becomes wet. It's worse. And 4 other people had fallen down these stairs, okay, and I had been over there telling them you need to put, you know, these black grabber strips on the stairs, which were there previously, and they sent after the 3rd or 4th woman fell, they sent the supervisor over because I made a stink, and this fucking obstinate dumbass, with his hands on his hips, and his shorts 2-on-2 fucking tight, weird creep, he's like, this is no slip paint. I'm like, wet it. You'll see it turns into ice. It didn't work. Well, I'm not putting this down on no slip paint. Obstinate about it. 3 weeks later, Euphree's going to yoga in the rain. It's raining. It puts her foot down, puts the right down, concrete stairs. Life's changed. Could be over. Like she's like, my life is over. And it's not. I know it's not. But it's just, it's very depressing for her. It's not good for me either, but, you know, I got to keep a positive attitude, because if I start getting negative, then she really gets negative, and then And then that's bad. You know, I gotta keep her in a good state of mind. You know, so. And we have one of those memory foam mattresses, and you know, one of the last things the surgeon said, he asked, what kind of mat. He's like, yeah, it's the worst type for this injury. You got to get a new mattress. So we got to find something firmer. The problem trying to get furniture now, it could be like a 4 to 7 month wait for a mattress now. It's crazy, and then the prices of them have almost doubled. It's crazy. It's crazy. But again, like I said, needed to happen. Needed to happen. Don't slow walk me. Let's go. You want this? Let's go. That's what I said. You want a scene from Stand By Me? Smoke crack, don't you? Don't you? Well, jump. You want to kill yourself? Then kill yourself. Do that shit expeditiously. Don't fuck around with it. That's where I was after Trump lost with the Senate. Don't fuck around with it. Let's do it. Let's do it and see where it goes. And because I knew this is what's going to happen. So, a lot of things up in the air. You know, a lot of things going on. You know, all in all, it's pretty good. You know, thank God I got this going with the van and because it's been nice. And it's steady, and the money's there, if we could just get the gas prices down and the fucking food prices and inflation under control, which probably won't be. So keep it positive, so all right, everybody. Sweating my butt off in here because I'm not going to run the van. I had 4.5 hours between the canceled job and the next job. I'm not going to run the van for 4.5 hours, just for the air conditioning. And I'm literally 40 miles, because I'm up in Delray now, and live back in Fort Lauderdale. So I'm about 30 miles from home. So to go home between jobs and come back and forth, and then back and forth, it's like 120 miles, after I'd already put 60 miles on today. So I'm just sweaty. So I think I'm going to go in the store for a little while, cool off. I think I got like another hour and a half before this last job. But I just wanted to touch base, talk about some stuff, kill some time. Let you all know I'm not dead. Let you all know I'm not in jail. All the rumors out there are flying. There are some rumors going around, boy. I was arrested. Charlie left me again. Got busted for drugs. My father had me arrested. There were a few. I think they're all coming from the same spot, from the same person, to be honest with you. And I just laugh at this. Like, it's not even worth. Like, in the old days, I would just come on, make a fucking vid, like, scream about it. So not worth it. So not worth it. So. All right, everybody. That's where I'm gonna leave it. If you want to set something up with me, like, it's gonna be few and far between. But I am open to it, depending on who it is, what the situation it is. Just get in contact with me through email and see if we can work something out. If you want to just hit the tip jar, you guys know that's always open as well. I mean, who's going to turn down tips, really? So, other than that, it's nice seeing y'all. And I'll try to be back in a quicker amount of time next time. But until next time, I'm Ollie Matthews, and this has been Refuge from Narcissism. Later.